G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me Jawoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we are back to continue our volcano base build. It has all been going relatively well, all things considered. It could have gone much worse well before now, but so far we've managed to keep ourselves out of the crater of death and actually make some pretty good progress making my house up on the hill. You can't see it at the moment because it's dark as dicks outside and there's lots of zombies trundling around, but that's okay with me. I'm just getting ready to head back up there and try and get my life in order. I do have a lot of gubs on me. I've been trying to make myself some more core rifle ammo as well, just because it's probably pretty good practice. I do need to get rid of some of the extra gubs I'm currently holding on me, but most of this stuff is going to come with me, specifically because I've gone away and had a bit of a fiddle with a couple of the mods, and I now have the ability to make the full window. So rather than before, where, you know, it's just like the frame, then you stick the glass panel on top of it, for the same recipe, but plus, I mean, it says sand, but it's the glass panels, plus a glass panel, you can make the proper window that all sits within one frame. That's important as the sun rises outside, because now I can go back up to the cliff top and I can fix up my roof above my bedroom up there. So it's all like all those pieces are starting to slot together like a 3-year-old jigsaw puzzle, because anything harder than that I've got no chance of doing. But it's all starting to come together and I'm a little bit happy about it. Most of this stuff, ooh, the blades are spinning up outside like someone's taken off here to chopper. Most of the stuff I have on me now is all that I really need up there. I can leave you behind though, and what I do want to do, because I know from last time I moved out of the basement up to here, I know that I can't pick up my kitchen sinks and my fridges again, so I might even have a cheeky crack at making myself, are you right out there? I was gonna say, whoever's out there, can you bloody die please? I've got turrets and blades and spikes of Rooney all over the bloody place, and somehow it's still trundling about, causing me problems and misspelling the word fridge. I made myself a new one of these. What is it? Both kinds of parts. Other blades are going up now. Short iron pipes and forged iron. That's fine. What is it for the sink? It is the same stuff again. Alright, fair enough then. I do think I'm pretty short on mechanical parts. I am. I'll take both of you, and I just hit the forged iron as well. I'll just get those cracking on now, so when I need them later, they're already ready for me. I had to scrap one of my many engines. So scrapping these gives you like 30 mechanical parts. So I've torn one of those apart with my bare hands. Don't know how I managed to split a solid iron block, but apparently here we are. So now I've got that. I can then jump into the metal workstations, making me some ammo. And I want to go working granite sink, and I want to go working fridge as well. The nice steel one. Retro one's nice, but I'm going to keep with the steels. I don't think I could pick up the, hang on, can I pick up the fridge? I know I can't pick up the sink. Can I pick up you? No, I can't do that either. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll get those crafting away so I don't have to even think about it later on. You're all good to go. Yes, you are. All right, cool bloody bananas. I'll grab some extra concrete out of you because I have a plentiful array of it already. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to stick what I need to take with me up the top into you. You can all go into them. Need to go and grab, oh, you're all completely full. That's fine. Because I do need to go and see Trader Potato and see if he has anything that's going to help me today. I'm still on the lookout for some pretty crucial gubs. Just because I'm building a fortress doesn't mean I can slack off for the rest of the game. Let's make this nice and quick, Babyloni, because I've got lots of things I need to do today, and it looks like what's left of your house isn't going to be standing for very much longer. It has seen many, many better days. It is not quite the beacon of prosperity it may have once been. I don't want to sell that one. I'll keep that down here. I can sell the casings, and all the rest of this stuff is gonna have to go. Can I see inventory, please? And can you buy all of my garbage? I just want to make some dollary dues today, and if you want to be my accomplice in that, I'm all about it. Not all that much to be bought from him. I will take the electrical parts though, just because I can. He's got the corn mill, but now I've got my corn farm up and running. That is less of an issue for me. And not much else. But do you have nothing in there? I just need bulk glass jars. Not gonna summon glass jars? Alright, fair enough. And I bought some bullet tips and gunpowder and all that kind of the normal stuff that I usually get my hands on. I'm still rolling in the pennies though.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
Wait, you know what? Fine. I won't then. I won't use your goddamn door because your bloody base is as holy as Swiss cheese with a rat living inside of it. Yeah, I just called you a rat. Don't you bloody forget it. Oh, there he is. I was going to say, something's turned on down there. It's an unusual thing for him. But now that I've done that, I just need to go find some cars. There's one just over there. To break down for some batteries. Because I do need to put my battery bank up the top so I can run all my new doors and stuff. So that's kind of where I'm headed with it. So I'll break down whatever four-wheeled thing I can find, take its life source out of it, then drive away like it's nothing. This should just about do it. I think I've got 2, maybe even 3 batteries out of these cars already. Just need one more. I'll be really bloody happy about it. No luck. What have I got? I've got 2 there. I don't need a bloody brass brake. I've got more brass than I know what to do with. Plus, I have the brass catcher on my M4 now, so less of a problem. Did raid the cars and find some decent scubs. Nah. Alright, well, I kind of wanted the 3rd. There's another factory next door, actually. There's a lot of loot bags over here, come to think of it. What's with all of this? Okay, something has gone down over here. I'm not particularly sure what, nor do I really care. I'm more than happy just to come through, scavenge the remnants, and take whatever might be mildly valuable to me. Was this you? Was this you, Sarah Connor? Did you come through and massacre all the zombies you could find and left all their lint out of their pockets scattered amongst the pigeons? Because if you did, I can't even really be mad. That's a little bit impressive, like eating a whole wheel of cheese. There we go. That's the extra battery that I wanted. I'll scrap that engine, though, for some more mechanical parts. I've got like 4 engines at home, and I will eventually bring the generator bank from my house. Got 2 there. There's another battery and another engine, so we're really kicking some snags now. There we go, 4 batteries. That's all I wanted. I'm bloody happy with that one. I'll jump back on the bike and get the dick out of here then and start heading up the cliff face once more. God, I can't wait till that, like, 7 days gets to the point where it renders in player-built POIs from a distance. I know it's coming in Alpha 20, at least that's the plan. But it's gonna be so good to be able to build something cool like this and look at it from yonder and be able to admire all your handiwork. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a little while off yet, but I'm excited for it to be a thing. But for now, I'm gonna head back up there, put on my roof, put down the workbench that I took out of my house as well, my like spare workbench, so I can actually do some stuff when I get up there. Oh, actually, before I go, I'll quickly duck back home, drop off some of the extra gubs that I found, and also, I crafted some nails in my forge to make myself some storage while I'm up there, and now that I'll have that workbench there for myself, it's gonna be so much more doable. Park you up, grab this random loot bag out here, what have you got for me? Basically nothing. That's fine. Oh, come on, I was getting in there. Hold your bloody horses. We're all good to go again. I've cleared out most of my stuff and my bike is actually still full of all the rest of it, so I'll just grab all of you. Look, there's my workbench just there. One thing I am kind of missing, I think, I don't have a lot of wood, so what I might do, while I'm heading out there, I might just quickly duck off into the forest over here and start cutting it down. I just need those supplies though. I just need to make sure that I have what I need for when I'm up there, because there aren't a lot of trees on top of a volcano. That seems like a pretty obvious statement to say, but if I'm up there and I run out of the hard stuff, and there's no blue pills for me either, I'm just gonna be stuck without. What the fuck is? Oh, it's a derpo. I thought the forest was on fire. I was having flashbacks to Icarus. I was like, that looks like several trees have caught alight and I'm in some serious trouble. And for a hot minute there, I was really second guessing what goddamn game I was in, because that's not the thing that 7 days does. 7 days doesn't have forest fires yet. It probably should. I really do think like wooden blocks and stuff should be able to be set on fire and fire should spread. Really have kind of like a price to pay if you errantly use Molotovs where you probably should. Not just setting yourself on fire, but burning your house down. God, that would be a cool thing. Spreadable fire is like, I really, as much as I would hate it and it would fuck me over far more than anything else, I really think it would be a really cool thing to have in this game. Really like encourage you to move on from wood into something bigger and better. Let's grab the derpo. What have you got for me? Another rocket launcher. Some other gubs I can sell. Some electrical parts. All right. I'll actually scrap you and take the rest. I suppose you can just come up the mountain with me. I'm also kind of peckish. I did bring my jerky. That's good. Yeah, I suppose you can come with me. That's fine. God, I'm still like waiting for my heart rate to go back down after thinking my world was burning down. You can see the outline of my house up there. I'm slowly dragging myself up this sheer cliff face. How much wood did I get out of that actually? Well, I now have a fat stack of 6,000, so that's a real good time. And I will actually bring these seeds up with me. I may have murdered a bunch of pines before. We'll turn it from Twin Pine into Lone Pine Shopping Center. But if I can get up there and plant the seeds up the top, then I can have, I can have a wood supply, and that will be fine. Plant it within my walls next to the drops of death I've got around the place. I really need to sort this out. This is a nightmare. Trying to get up this stupid higgledy-piggledy mess up to where my house is just takes all of my concentration. And I've only got an ounce of it to start with. Not exactly a supply I have heaps of. Oh, look at it though. God, it's gonna look so good. When I finally put the roof on this place, it's gonna be a peach of a place to hang out in. Although now I'm kind of thinking, I just forgot what we've done, and I've really kind of smitten with my own building. Maybe, now that I have those window blocks that do sit inside the frame, do I want to break down all of the windows I have in place and replace it with the other ones? It still won't help this side, but it will mean that I can put, like, for example, I can have this side here running on this block, and then have this side running on the block on the outside, so kind of like, it'll have a butt joint on the side here, kind of like what it is now, but like a little bit further across. And it will mean that, like, this is usable space, I suppose? Or do I leave it how it is? The only thing I don't like about this is the corner block. If that was like a proper right angle block, like an L shape of just the sheets, that would be absolutely bloody perfect, but that's not an option that I have for me, which is kind of a shame. I think it's fine. Maybe if I get annoyed with it later on, I might come back and change that over again, but I think for the moment, it's going to be okay. What I do want to do, what are you? You're 4 across? Sure. You're 4 across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, okay. 4 8s is 32, so I need to go window. I need to get the 3-sided full. And I need to make 8 of you craft. That'll take a little while, but that's okay. 8 of you, and then I need the 2-sided full. 4-sided, 2-sided full. So I need 32 less 8, so what's that? 24. I've done this math before and binned it somehow, so we'll make you as well. That can all cruise along nicely. All right, while I'm waiting for that, what else have I got to do? What else is important I need to be working on? I did need to make my candles. I've got 2 survivalist torches on the go, but I need to make the candles to sit out here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 2 torches up onto there. So that should be fine. Except I'm short on plant fibers. Well, luckily there's a fair amount of those growing out of the deck, so I'll start slicing and dicing like I'm preparing a bloody salad. Get over here, cube you all up. Nice. Candle, I only need the 6 of them. Craft you, and I can turn that straight into a candle table. That should look pretty lovely. Oh god, that's still scary though. It's coming together nicely though. Not quite as big and majestic as my original plan kind of alluded to, but for what it is, I'm actually really enjoying it. My windows are done. I'm not going to put the window tops on this side. That could be just like a regular roof, I guess. I'm not too worried about like too much skylight coming down, but this part of the house definitely suits it. So we'll get this one. Advanced rotation. Now don't fuck this up, Josh. More than ever before, this is actually critical. We'll go like that, along like there. And we'll do the same on this side. No, too far. Like that one there, along like you. And it's kind of hard to see. You can see with the light on, the reflection of the glass. So it's all in the same block. Rather than these ones where it has the frame, then the glass are butted up against it. That one is actually seated like a window would normally be. So I just have them like that, which means I can go like this. Go copy rotation. Now, don't click too fast, Josh. Don't rush through this and bin it somehow. Take your time, do it properly, make sure all of these panes go in the right places. Because even though they're relatively easy to make, they're reasonably expensive. And I can't make glass up on top of the mountain, so I've got to do it right now. Yes, look at that! Oh, just look at that for a place. God, it's a good place to be. Nice. Okay, well, with that, I can go like this. I'll just put you like there for the second, I suppose. I'll also grab my battery bank and just chuck you in. I don't have any relays. Which means I can't actually run power out to there at the moment. I need the metal workbench to make myself the junction box. When I go back home tonight, maybe I'll start thinking about moving some of my stuff up to here. That's not a bad idea. But I also don't want to have all of like my my incidentals, all of my behind the scenes stuff out and proud in my living room over here. So I do need to start thinking about emptying out this joint. But before I can do that, I need to put the roof on. Even though I'm not putting a window in the top of it, I am still borrowing the kind of general idea of the other half of the house into here. I do like the whole like stepped roof look where it does kind of move into the thinner part of the roof rather than just being like a hard full block to no block kind of transition. So go around like that. And I'm kind of umming and ahhing about whether or not I put plates in the middle of this. In fact, if I put plates in, maybe I could put one stripe of window down the middle. Oh, interesting. Let's have a bit of a gander at that and see how it actually looks. I would like plates, please. That one there. Advanced rotation and stick it up onto the roof. So if I go like this, right, can I give myself little channels? So do I go 2 single lines, like 11s down the side, or do I make it a 2 block wide window in the middle? I think the 11s, I think the ones on the side is the way to go with that. So I'm going to just like put my money where my mouth is, put it all on the table, probably rather ill-advised, but when do I ever make sound decisions for anything in my life? Go like that, and I'll run you up the guts as well. Which actually also begs the question, do I separate those 11s into different quadrants by putting in like that? So they're kind of like downlights instead of one big skylight. I don't know. I can always put it in later, I suppose. It's easier to add to concrete than it is to take it away. So I think I'll leave that is how it is for now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? It's either going to collapse around me and bonk me noggin in and remove all these wonderful ideas from my head, or it's going to work perfectly. There is no in between. I actually really like the look of the recessed windows into the roof like that, so I am all about it. You can stay there, actually. You just go all the way along like that. It's a little bit hard to tell what's going on, but once that's painted up nicely, sure, and looking a peach, that's going to be really bloody lovely. The only thing I'm not so thrilled about, well actually, I could probably do it on the underside there. Can't really do it on the window side, nor can I do it where the feature wall is, but I can get the industrial lights. Not lights, Josh, just lights. The industrial light, that one there, which I do have the gubs on me to make. I just need, what do I need? I need the ability to make it? How do I not have that already? I feel like that's a reasonably basic thing for me to not have access to. Okay, sure, whatever. I do need to make actually my candle tables while I'm here. If I can get those, I can put like one above the door there, and it sits into the corner of the block, which is much nicer than those bare bulbs, because my lighting options in Alpha 19 are dog shits. I can put one there. I can put maybe 2 over here. There might be enough light to kind of work with the rest of the room. Or I can put one like back to back along here. In fact, is there? No, there's not. I might have been thinking of Space Engineers actually, where you can get like the 1 meter wide like fluorescent but LED tubes that sit in the corners of the block. Has definitely Space Engineers now I think about it. Oh, that would be lovely though. Imagine having that. I also want to go and just stick down the sheets around like that, just to kind of like to try and cover up this yuck little gouge, this like massive bloody chasm between the parts I'm working on and the ground. I do need to actually smooth out the rest of that, so I'll go like that, get you all looking nice and spiffy all the way along, just to really make that transition nice and smooth. No use having all this nice, like, you know, building architecture and shit. You're just gonna ruin it by having a giant scar on the land. Take all you guys back. That's still got a bit of a divot going on. You all right there, bud? What's wrong? Why don't you want to be up and at 'em like the rest of them? Why do you have to be bloody difficult? Can I smooth you out like that, or are you still going to be a pain in my dick hole? You're still going to be a pain in my dick hole. Alright, well, whatever. You're there now. Where's you? I'll upgrade you once so you're nice and flat all the way along, and then I'll grab you. And I don't know what I'm going to paint this bridge to look like. I'll probably go with the large stones again, because as I talked about before, I quite like that texture. So if I go like that all the way along to there, that looks so much nicer than what it was before. Just a couple of well-placed sheets gets you all the way you need to be. Chuck on these table candles as well, so they sit nice and proper in the middle of my poles. Not sure what I'm going to paint the poles to be yet. I could just leave them as wood. Like, the actual material's not important. Just the texture on the outside is what I'm curious about. That's going to light that up really bloody nicely. I also need you. One can go there, or one can go there. And because they are the survivalist torches, they're not going to call in screamers. So, I mean, even if you did call in a screamer, they come to think of it, in the time I've been up here, I haven't seen a horde. I'm sure some of them might have like spawned or something, maybe down the bottom of the mountain, but I haven't had to deal with any of them, which is kind of nice. Yeah, that looks really good, actually. I really like that. I want to build like an awning or something over the top of the landing over there, and maybe even like match those pillars where those torches are on this side. In fact, how is that? So what? It's like 1, 2, so it's on this bit here. So if I place that one, and then that one, and that one, that can act as like the entryway to the bridge. I can match that by putting the torches on there. And also on the other side, give some more like light to the rest of this area. That should be good. I think that should be a good call. Just trying to give this little gate here a little bit more personality. So I'll actually go you like that. That looks good. I'll go the same on this side. If I can spin you around to get you the right way, please. That will do them. I can kind of just match it over here. Doesn't have to be much. Just a couple little walls like that. I suppose I could even continue this on like that way. The only issue is I haven't done it over that side, so it might look a little bit peculiar having one side like that, but not the other. Either way, you go all the way up to the top. That will enable me to get my new survivalist torches. Go 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. That's a lot of lights. It's a lot of nice amber light as well. Nice warm light rather than the clear bright stuff, but that looks pretty good to me, actually. I'm not sure about this bit, but I think it warrants it over this side. Like over there, there's really nothing going on, you know? There's like the chasm that I've dug between here, but not really much else. And if I went like this, it'll look a little silly, I think. Maybe, potentially. I don't actually know. I don't actually know, but I definitely feel like it needs to be over there. Even though it's the same kind of gap, it's a longer stretch, and it feels like it's more at home. Just making torches for fun now, and I do actually have, so I brought the lanterns with me, because I normally put the lanterns in the end tables. They're really bloody bright, but they managed to sit inside. But rumor has it, at least I've been told that potentially I can do the same with candles. So I'll make a couple of candles, and I'll turn them into table candles and see if I can do that instead. I can always pick them back up if they don't work. I'll find, yeah, I can always pick it up. I can always like find another place to use them somewhere else. That's less of a problem if I go like that and like that. We'll see what it looks like with the lanterns while those are crafting up. So you can sit like that and you can sit like that. I mean, it's pretty bright, but it's not too bright, I suppose. I think the warm floor, like the reflected light, makes it look so much better than it would be otherwise. I still hate the reflective black, but that looks pretty good to me. I like that quite a lot. Is there maybe, can I go here? Carpet. I want like a rug. I'd love to have like a rug. If I go out and murder a mountain lion or a bear, can I turn it into a rug, please? That should be a thing. Yeah, I mean, I know it will be bad for the bear and stuff, but if you're going to try and eat me, I will murder you and use you to warm the bits in between all me toesies. Do like these ones, like it's freaking Die Hard. I don't know, I feel like I would like to have, somehow, a way to make like a bear carpet or something. I feel like that would be really cool. Meantime, I'm just going to test this. None of the carpets are nice. In fact, that's even a little bit too big, so I take that back. I'll paint you all to be back to be your wooden selves. What would be, look at what I've got to deal with here. None of this is nice carpeting. This all looks like someone vomited and then passed out inside it after a big night on the Babs. I do want a couch up here, but I am going to need some leather, which is one of the few things I didn't actually bring with me. That's looking fine though. My torches should now be done. And so my candles actually. We'll see how it looks with the candles rather than the, whatchamacallits, rather than the lanterns. That's what I'm looking for. You can go there, you can go there, use that to light my entire life. Like that, and like that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. This looks daunting as shit, just like that does. Look at that. That thing goes about as low as my standards. What else is around? Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's go see how it looks. I do like how bright it is. Normally, I don't like how much white electrical light I usually have, but in this case, I think the juxtaposition is probably pretty good. Let's have a look-see. We'll get up to here. Can you go? The rain has stopped now. You go there, and you go there. I mean, yeah, that doesn't look right, you know? That looks too dim. It looks too dim. I'll take it back and put the lanterns back on. It was worth a try, but it hasn't panned out. I'm just gonna make one of my wooden furniture things. I kind of want to put a bookshelf up along here, but like the lattice works out pretty well. It's the trellis. I don't know why I keep calling it a lattice. It's a trellis. But I want to see, do you having you? Yeah, you do. A nice end table. I have to make one with the lamp separately, but that's... I don't know where my couch is going to go. I guess maybe there is the right place. Put it in the corner, or I can have the couch kind of wrap around, or I can put it on both sides like that. Like a coffee table. Or put it in the middle like a coffee table. I don't know. I need to wait until I get the couches to actually work for me. While I'm waiting for that, I'll go here. I'll go storage. No, I need lockable, don't I? Lockable storage. I need nails and wood. I need a claw hammer. Here you go. Brought it specifically for you. Try it again. Lockable storage cabinet. How many do I need? I might just go like 4 for the moments. And while that's crafting away, I'll go and tunnel out some more of the underground down here. No use getting all committed to how everything is. If I'm going to collapse it all when I dig out a little bit too much of the underground. What I do actually need to figure out, I need to figure out where the pillars are. I mean, that's all suspended nicely across there, but as long as I keep like some support underground where the actual supports of the upstairs are, we should be okay. So from, oh geez, how am I going to do this? From the top of the stairs, it's what? Well, oh god, I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to sod and do this. It's way too hard to count on all those angles and things. I think it's over this way though. I'll keep digging till I find it. Although it should be concrete underneath it, right? Because all the wooden floor was done separately. It should be reinforced conch. Yeah, there's the corner just there. Alrighty, died then, nice and easy. Chuck you in like that. Get you down to the level that I need you to be. Make sure you're supported there, then the rest of it should be okay. It's taking a fair amount of time to dig out all this dirt, but I'm also kind of wanting to stay up here just to see how it looks at the night time. I do have some lighting in now, which is much, much better. I'm annoyed I didn't bring my relays with me, so I have the batteries, I have the battery bank, and I have the willpower, just not the means to run all my doors and things. I didn't even bring a wire tool, come to think of it, because look, I've got the batteries, got the battery bank. I didn't even bring a wire tool, so I have to go back down to the base anyway and get some more gubs regardless. But in the meantime, just killing some time, digging some dirt, murdering a couple of witchetty grubs. It's all good. The sun has set, but it's still nice and bright because the light bleed from the lands and stuff is doing wonders for me. Yeah, I think that's about right, you know. I think that's about the right level of light. I want to put some more lights in this side, but that's less of a problem. How does it look out here? I reckon it looks pretty sick, actually. I think all things considered, this looks pretty bloody good. Yeah, now nice. That's really good. Gonna need some more like lights and stuff around the back over here. In fact, what I should have done a long time ago is got... Where'd they go? You. Do you want to grow pines or to grow oaks? I feel like oak is more majestic, so let's chuck a couple of you in. You can go like that. Put one over there as well. Just put a couple around in just random kind of places, I suppose. Purely... Don't know why I can't put it there, but okay, sure, whatever. Purely so that I just have some lumber to harvest in a little bit. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. I like it. Alright, I think I'm pretty good to go. I'll finish digging out my basement, but then we're laughing. I think once this underground area is done, like look at it already. I've tunneled out a little bit more. And it's really looking quite nice. I will have to go through, I think, and extend the concrete down to this level. Not sure what to do about the floor just yet. I quite like the varying levels, like how it steps to get out to the little garden walk out here. So I quite like that, but I'm not sure what I want to do about the other side. But either way, it's rather spacious and bodacious down here. I want to put down, maybe I'll just sacrifice one of my new storage things just to keep everything up here and stop running about with everything on me all the time. So it's fine. I've got plenty of nails. I can build more later. You just hold on to all of that for me. I will keep you lot on me because you're my various tools and whatnot. No, that stays there. I need my bike to get back home. That can stay here as well. I'll also eat some food. I'm a little bit peckish. Is there anything that I need specifically back home? I don't really think so. I'll take you guys just in case though. This is mostly my building materials, so that's fine. Nah, okay. Yeah, nah, I think we're fine. Alright, sick tits. Well, house, I pray you're still going to be here when I come back later on because I've done a lot of work to get you where you are. I really like how it looks though. I really like how it's coming together. I need to do something with that bit of wall there because it looks yuck from this side. Maybe I should have made it the window, but it'd be very open in here. There wouldn't really be any protection at all. I don't really need the view out that way, so I think this is fine as it is. It's just this side that bugs me. Here we are, back home again. Open sesame, let me inside. I still have very strong feelings about this base. I'm still not particularly thrilled that I'm leaving it behind forever, I suppose, once I finally had the volcano house. All I've really done, like, so I finished Anywhere, Anytime, right? And then I didn't end the world. I've ended the series, now I'm building something else, but I'm still in the world. So I still feel this attachment to this base. But when I'm done building the volcano house and it's time to say goodbye to this place, oh, that's really fucked up over there. I'm gonna be a rather unhappy chappy. I can't go fix it because all of my bloody wood is back up on top of the mountain. That's a slight oversight I wasn't anticipating. You guys can have those ones. I could probably use that to repair my rocket launcher, but it's looking pretty okay as it is anyway. What did I need while I was down here? I needed you. I'll grab my relays as well. I'll also grab the lights just because why bloody not? And in fact, while I'm thinking about it, electrical basics, wasn't it? White tool, relay, switch, ceiling lights. I'm sorry, what? I'll take you. And I'll take you. What is this? What is this ceiling light of which you speak? Just the bait, that's, oh, come on, you got me excited. It's just the bare fucking light bulb. So for my light options, I actually have a couple. I've got the industrial light bulb, 4 shine electrical parts, but also have the Darkness Falls specific one, the growing lights. Oh, you take batteries. You sack of shit. Does that mean you don't have to be powered though? Are you self-powered? You have a battery, why would I need to power you? Because I could use those growing lights. If they're like the big like industrial work light kind of things, maybe I can use them around the top of my crater to light up my area as opposed to using like the torches and things. That could be interesting. I might need to go find myself some more batteries tomorrow to make a couple of these to see how they go. They're pretty expensive both on resources, steel, wow, because they're not supposed to be just for light, but that's what I'm going to try and use them for. They're supposed to be used for growing stuff underground, by the way. So I might go try and get a couple of those going. But that's the one that I wanted to do. So let's get electrical parts, which should be there. I don't have many, but that's all right. I'll grab you. I'll jump into this bad boy, and I will go lights, camera. You mean no action? Workbench? Alright, fine. Do it in this one then. I hate to have to keep choosing between them. Anyway, with that going, I probably should go and like, I might go cut down a tree first thing tomorrow morning, repair that pillar there, and then go refill my turrets with the various ammos that they need, because I do have a little bit left over. Not much, but some. I'm not really kicking snags anymore, but I have a couple of sausages and bread, so I can take them down to Bunnings, get them to sizzle them up for me, and lather on some lovely onions. A little bit of 9mm, a little bit of 7.62, just get something in the turrets. I used most of it both with like the Infinity Horde on the second day of Volcano Base and the day 70 Horde for AWAT. So, yeah, I think that should be fine. That should be fine. I do have gunpowder and stuff as well. Lots of casings, not many bullet tips. Although all of my forges right now are churning out, cement powder. Grab both of you, grab both of you. How you looking? You got nothing in you right now anyway. Might get some more concrete on the go. Don't have much sand either, but I do have quite a, you know what, it's too much. It's too much. I've got enough concrete for now anyway. I don't need to be pushing that. I can make it tomorrow if I need it. For the moment, I can just relax, because I'm going to have to leave this episode here and come back and continue to build my volcano base, which is very quickly turning into like a supervillain lair. The first episode of this series hasn't come out yet, so I might even go back and retroactively retitle some of those videos before they're released, so you guys never know about it. If I hadn't have said it, no one would have known. good job, me. But I might go back and change it to be like supervillain volcano base or something, because that's what it is very quickly turning into. But I'll have to come back and continue to slowly but surely turn myself into a super Muppet villain in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If y'all liked it, make sure to like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.